Hey, this is Marty again. I'm really excited to bring you a good friend of mine and also well educated in the matter. Actually, he's pretty proficient in several fields, but I'm going to go ahead and just call him Mike. I'm Marty Schmoldt, and that's a matter of record. Look me up, my life's an open book. But I don't drag anybody under the bus with me, I go alone. This government crap gotta stop. And part of stopping this is going to be finding out where the money went. We had the money, and according to the conspiracy theorists, it's all gone. There's no money in the Federal Reserve. Oh, they don't have the gold. Oh, there's nothing to back the dollar. I don't believe that for a minute. I believe that they holding the goddamn cachet because they don't want to come off the money. And they think, just like every stupid idiot out there like me, who racks up a big debt and can go to the higher courts and go, I just didn't know any better. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Claim a bankruptcy, do something, wash themselves spick and span, and step out to do it one more time. That's me. I've done it. You've done it too, so don't sit there on your high horse like you don't have some kind of debt out there that needs to be dealt with. The same thing, grander scale. The problem is that just like when your debtors come saying, listen, before we write this off, we want to know you're not holding assets. You tell me you've been through the paperwork and you don't know they're prying into every corner of your life to know what exactly you're holding. And when you look at this scenario, the government, and it could actually be state or federal, it could even be your own municipality. It might be your own home. Somebody's holding something back. You're saying, I don't have any money. Oh, we can't afford it. Oh, please forgive me. Is there any arrangements that we can make to just stretch this out a little longer? Right? This is not just being stupid, guys. This is fact. Everybody does it. You're not always real, Anyway, as above reproach as you may feel you are, I don't feel that our government is above reproach. I think these scumbags are holding back on us. And they want to crank up the heat, and we're sweating it. They're not. And to further expound on this and the theoretical disappearance of our Federal Reserve, to tell me that Fort Knox ain't got a gram of gold is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What are they paying these people out here to guard? A secret? Let me just give you to Mr. Mike and let him further expound.
Thank you, Marty. Basic idea, people. You think your 401k is insured and protected by the government? Not a likely deal. If the government fails and tends to drop like they've been showing us for the past several years, every time there's an explosion, monies, bonds, all those things are defunct. Your bank takes over your money. You're pretty much done, unless the economy swings back up. Now let's get to the economy. It's a very simple thing. Taxpayers work to pay money to the government and hopefully support their own lives. That's a well-grounded idea, except for the fact that your taxes have gone up more and more and more since the 1920s. I understand supporting a government that is paid for by the people if the government is backing up the people. And I'm not seeing that these days. What do you think of this crazy election? I'm not sure about Donald Trump. Maybe he'd be good. He's a good businessman. He might be a good president. But what about Hillary, who's under investigation for basically selling out secrets over her cell phone and not using a government server? Now, the word is she's under investigation. Will she be investigated? I don't know. At somebody in that position, I don't even see why she's running for the presidency anyway. I'm not sure Billy's so clean either, but that's not for me to say. Or is it? Who do you think's going to win this election? If Obama has his way, it'll be Hillary, and he'll be voicing her cues. Y'all need to think about this stuff. By the way, if they ever had the crazy idea that martial law would come along, don't think that they won't confiscate your gold, your silver, your rare coins, because that's been done before. Read your history books, and I'm talking about the real history books, not the ones they try to sell you. This is Mike. I'm out. I hope it helps you a little bit. Here's Marty.
Thank you, Mike. We'll go ahead and close for right now. And if we have time later today, we're going to get back to this because it's very interesting. It's a stimulating conversation, but it's necessary too. We have to get through this, you guys. And if we don't say, hey, listen here now, there's got to be something in between a revolution and a slave that's going to get us along. We've got to work toward that. So let me close for now and thank you for listening. And we'll get back with you soon with more interesting topics.